So today, man, I'm be giving you guys some names that I think we could see for the new AK promo. Some Eagles, of course, you know it's all about the Eagles. Now, a lot of these guys are not in the game. Some of these guys are in the game, and hell, some of these guys have even got cards for the AK promo in the past. And the only reason why I have people on here that have gotten AK cards in the past is because the first part of this promo, not the first part, but I guess the one they did earlier in the year, it was that I remember they literally said, they were like, yeah, they're not doing duplicates for this, that. Now they re-dropped the promo and they're already doing duplicates for the first drop. They got Calvin Johnson, which means they're going to keep doing it. So I do have a few names on here who are guys I've gotten AK cards in the past. For my first prediction, I'm going to go with Nick Foles, aka Saint Nick. Now, he does have a totally other nickname. You know what it is. They're not going to put that in the game. The game is rated E. That's not happening. But Saint Nick is actually a nickname that Nick Foles does have. Now, I'll be honest, we haven't had a Nick Foles in a very long time. Not like a quarterback one. I know we got the I think, did we get the wide receiver one last year? They've been giving the wide receiver one lately. Last time I remember we got like an actual Nick Foles quarterback card. I want to say it was Madden. I think it was Madden 21. He got like a veteran card at the very end of the year, and it actually was not that bad, but that's the last time I've really seen a Nick Foles card. So I'll be honest, it would be lit to see a Nick Foles card. You know, give him a nice release. He'll definitely get some nice abilities. So I'd be cool with it. My next prediction is another quarterback. This one is going to be Randle Cunningham, aka the ultimate weapon. I can't believe Randle Cunningham has not gotten a card yet. Usually, he usually gets a card from like November to December. That's the time frame when he usually gets a card. It's 2024. We're more than halfway through January, and this man still does not have a card. Look, I know some people get tired of seeing the same names over and over, but look, man, I'm an Eagles fan. I need my yearly Randle Cunningham. Make it happen, EA. I don't think anybody expected this guy to be on the list, but we got Jeremiah Trotter, aka the Axe Man. That is actually his nickname. I think most of y'all know that's his nickname if you actually remember Jeremiah Trotter. But he was a guy like linebacker. The Eagles team is definitely in need of some linebackers. And this year, Madden linebackers, for this first time Madden, it's been a while since linebackers are actually pretty good, man. So drop me a Jeremiah Trotter with a 0 AP lurk artist, some cool stats to go with him, and I'll be fine with that. This guy right here, man, we have not seen him in Madden since Madden 20. Chuck Benderrick, aka Concrete Charlie. This man, it's been a while, man. I think Madden 20 was the last time we saw him, and I remember I thought every year after that we're gonna see Chuck every year. We ain't seen him since, man. Like literally, the last time he was in Madden was Eric Dickerson, and it was the first Madden to have the abilities and the whole, you know, all that stuff. So times have definitely changed. Now it'd be interesting to see if we did get a Chuck, because Chuck was a weird type of, he was an outside linebacker, and he was weird. Like, he was kind of a guy that could go get the quarterback, but he was also a guy that you kind of could use her. So I'm interested to see if he did get a card, of how they would kind of make him. Would they make him more of an edge rusher, or would they make him more of a guy that you want to use her? So Concrete Charlie. The greatest lineman in the Eagles history, man, Jason Peters, aka the Bodyguard. Now, I'm not making up any of these nicknames. These are literally these guys' nicknames. I want to say he got this nickname. It was I want to say it was like 2013, 2014. We had Nick Foles. I think we was playing the Redskins, and he got like popped, and you know, Peters went over and just like punked the guy that popped him. And after that, they just started calling him the Bodyguard. He might have even had the nickname before that, but that's when I remember everybody started calling him the Bodyguard. But Jason Peters is a legend. Hell, I mean, I was gonna say, I don't know if he's still. I think he was still in the league this year, wasn't he? I don't remember. He might have been in the league this year. I was going to say that hopefully they have his rights, but I think he might have been in the league. So give me Jason Peters. Eagles team definitely needs a left tackle right now anyway. Give us the Bodyguard. Jaylen Mills, a.k.a. the Green Goblin. He actually got a card last year, if you guys remember, for the Super Bowl promo. And I'm not going to lie, that card was actually god. Like, I remember at first I had him rocking that over at corner. He was cool over there. And then we started getting more cards, and I put him back at safety, I remember, and he played good for me at safety. So Jaylen Mills is a guy that I definitely trust on my football field. I don't know if is he on the team? I don't even know if he's on the team right now. I don't know what's going on with Jaylen Mills. He's still on the Patriots. Like, I'm not even too sure, but give the man a card, please. Sean McCoy, aka Shady. This man has not gotten a card yet this year. I think we all just assumed like he was for sure gonna get a card this year. He got one last year. Nothing so far this year. I don't know what EA is doing. And I know the thing with EA, we know EA's got rights to a lot of these guys, man. Because remember last year, at the end of the year, they brought out whatever his name was, the one running back. And like, he didn't even get a running back card. He got a quarterback. So it's just up to them. Like, They just want to keep dropping the same cards. Give us what we want, man. We want the LaShawn McCoy. Eagles team is in need of a running back. I know some of you are like, oh, we got the Vic running back. No, man, that card ain't it. At the time that this list was made, the JC Kelce, aka Sexy Batman, was not retiring. So, which he actually hasn't retired. He's not actually retired right now. I don't know what's going on, but when I made his list, he wasn't retired. Now he's saying he might retire. I don't know what's going on. He hasn't retired yet, so he could get an AK card. Sexy Batman. I don't know. Don't retire Jason Kelce, please. Miles Sanders, aka Booby Miles. Yes, that is his nickname, Booby Miles. I think everybody kind of knows that. They always called him Booby. I mean, his 90 overall card, man, like it's not bad, but it's not like anything too crazy. Like I actually was thinking about picking up a new running back or something like that. I don't know. I just want to see what cards are coming out this week. If we do not get a running back, then I'm probably going to pick somebody up. But I'll be honest, I've always been a Miles Sanders fan personally. I'm not going to say like cards and mud. They've always been kind of generic, but like IRL, I always kind of liked them and stuff. So, I mean, I'd be fine with it. Like I said, Eagles, we need a running back. So, Sean Jackson, aka D-Jax. Now, EA in the past has given guys AK cards where it's literally just their initials as their name. OBJ, for example, literally just this year. I think they did it a few times last year too. So we could definitely see the Deshaun Jackson for this promo, which I mean I'll be fine with. But if they do it, man, you got to put him in the number 10 jersey, and we got to have like an Eagles card art, because this whole Washington card art, then he had the Baltimore number. I mean that thing was such a fluke. And funny story actually, but I think it was earlier last week. I forgot when, but you know how sometimes in the store they got the pack where it's like one coin. It was one of the Legend B&D packs, and there was like an 80-something plus. I literally pulled Deshaun Jackson in it, so he's on my team right now. I'm not using him, but he's just there for wide receiver depth. So shout out D-Jax. Man right here, he just never gets cards in mud. He just gets so disrespected in Ultimate Team. I don't know what it is, man, but Jake Elliott, aka Jake the Make, that is his nickname. I used to always call him Jake the Snake, but the Philadelphia Eagles pretty much named him Jake the Make. Yeah, Jake the Make. So, I don't know what it is, though. He just never gets cards in Ultimate Team. He's literally one of the best kickers in the NFL. And they just, there you go. Here's 86 overall. Now, we already have Gary Anderson. So, I'm not like sitting here like, oh, yes, I want Jake Elliott. Or, yes, I want to spend another 400, 500,000 coins on the kicker, because that's what I spent on Gary Anderson. But I'm just putting it out there that Jake Elliott could get a card for the promo. Amon Scott, aka the Giant Killer. Now I'll be honest, out of all the guys on this list, this is the guy that's least likely probably to get an AK, and the reason why is because you know how with the AK names with these good cards, like it's gonna say the Giant Killer on the back of his jersey or whatever, right? So when you're playing as him on the field, like underneath his like legs, like you know it says the name, it's gonna say Killer. And like I said, the game is rated E, so I highly doubt that they're going to have a rated E game where it's going to say you're playing as a guy named Killer. It's just not going to happen, probably. I know I'm like going real into deep with it, but that's actually probably the truth why he would never get an AK card. Or they'd have to like figure out how to switch it around and make it somewhere it doesn't say the Killer in it. So, but it'd be cool though to see him get a card. Reggie White, the Minister of the Defense. He got an AK card last year. I mean, they already dropped Calvin Johnson. He had the same goddamn card artist last year too. So I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they start bringing other guys like legendary players. Like Reggie White is a legendary player, so he could for sure get this. Now Reggie White's already gotten what? The automatic card was his second card, so they've been fine with just giving guys the same cards over and over. And Reggie White is the guy they love giving cards to. So be on the look for Reggie White for the AK. This is the last guy I got right here, man. Brian Dawkins, AK Weapon X, another guy that got a AK card last year, but a legendary player that we could for sure see get a card, which I wouldn't be mad at, man. Brian Dawkins is one of my favorite players all time. Anytime he gets a card, I use him till the wheels fall off. I mean, I'm still using his card, but his card is actually really good, though. I mean, he gets really good abilities. I mean, it's not crazy discount, but he gets the right abilities, and the card is still really good, so I'm still using Brian Dawkins, but I mean, if he gets another card, I mean, that'd be lovely. But you guys let me know down in the comments, who are some cards that you think we could see for this AK promo? I don't know when it's supposed to end. I know at the end of it, we are supposed to be able to get a free player just like all the other times with it. But let me know who you guys want to see, some Eagles and all that stuff. The guy out of all these, I think I really want to see probably LaShawn McCoy, and I don't know. I mean, all these guys are really, I mean, truthfully, I'd love to have all these guys. Obviously, it's unrealistic and it's not going to happen, but Hey, man, a guy can dream, right?